Miss Nancy's lovely daughter. So,
well, I'll tell you, it's only been 4 months, so it's still fresh, her passing, but my mother loved Isiah. She loved the house of Isiah, but most of all, she loved her boys. And she talked about her boys. I kept saying, Mother, they're men. No, they're my boys. They're my boys. And she really was misunderstood by her family a lot of the time because we didn't understand her dedication and passion and love for Isiah, house of Isiah, and his boys. And now as my children are getting older, my mother was such a devoted mother. But once we were on our own, she had to find a purpose outside of herself. That was just the kind of person she was. And God led her to Isiah and to these boys. And she did. She poured her heart into them, and you gave as much to her as she gave to you. And I want you to know that. But she just received so much from being a part of this organization. And I hope that we can continue that. We're talking to Isiah about some ideas, so I just want to thank you so much for what you have been in her life. And I'm so glad that, Rob, you're the first one to receive this because she has spoken of you. And it's a real honor that she can be honored through your life because you've been such a success. So I'll just commend you. Thank you.
Well, you've heard all the accolades about my wife. For you, those of you who aren't familiar with the situation, my wife had a serious lung disease for better share of 6 years, and she passed away about 4 months ago, oddly enough, on Mother's Day. During this period of time, and all the years that we lived out by the lake, by the house of Isiah, I would be informed by her almost on a daily basis about her boys and what she was able to do and how she felt about her work and the accomplishments that Isiah was making out there under some really strict conditions and financial stretches and so forth. But she put in a lot of hours, and she was willing to pay a price for that, to get wonderful satisfaction for working with all these young men and helping them in many different ways that are too numerous to take the time to express right now. Since her passing, it's been a very difficult period for me. I don't know, maybe some of you out there have gone through a similar situation, so I'm making the best of it right now and hoping the Lord will help me through this and into a better direction. And once again, I appreciate everything Isiah has done for us and what my wife has been able to do for him. And I appreciate the honors that have been given to her, and certainly appreciate the opportunity of being here. We live in New Brunsville, Texas now, which is just a little bit north of San Antonio. And I'm living closer to my daughter and my 4 grandchildren down there, which is making the thing a little bit easier to get through. So I won't say a whole lot more. Thank you again for everything.